my fellow heroes, normal citizens, and those in between. We're all gathered here today because we're here to say goodbye, not to a hero, not to a former soldier, but to a man. A man who wanted to dedicate his life to fighting for truth, justice, and freedom for all citizens. Those and that man was Steve Rogers for freedom and equality for rights. That man was Steve Rogers, or better known as Captain America. Steve Rogers wasn't born, as we know, wasn't born from this time. He was born during the dark days, of World War II. During those and when Hydra was first rising the ashes, back when Hitler was trying to seize power, Steve Rogers wanted to fight for his country. Steve Rogers wasn't he was an honorable man, a good man who wanted nothing more than to fight for his country. No matter how against the odds they were, Steve never gave up. He fought to every last breath. But Steve Rogers more than this, he was also a friend. He was also my friend. And our day goes, and ever since his death, now a moment has gone by. So I have done differently. But back when he was alive, if I did something different in the past, that perhaps he would still be alive to this day. Well, I guess we'll never know. He's gone. Although Captain America is gone, his dream still is to carry on. He inspired all of us to be the best version of ourselves, to fight for equal rights of all people. And I know that dark days are ahead, and that we are facing a very tough challenge. But we must not give up. We must all carry on, fight for freedom, and that's all any of us can do. Thank you. Thank you. That was a fun. Hey, that was a good speech, Tony. A speech worthy of Valhalla. Thanks. And I probably actually wrote myself. Yeah, he truly did. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Caps. Oh my god, it doesn't seem real. Still, neither did any of us. I just can't. I never knew Steve was the rest of the Avengers, but from what Claire told me, he was a good man. I wish I could know more about him. Hey Buck, are you done making a scene, or do you want to join the rest of the class? I don't belong with your crowd, Sam. Sam, I never knew him that well. Well, the only reason why I hang out with those guys because of Steve, and now it's gone. Look, man, I know. I may not have known Cap as long as well as you do, Buck. But he was just a friend to me as you. And I want to. I know Sam. I know. He was Cap was a good. He know how to pick up. Yeah. Yes, I just don't. Now that the funeral is gone, and I want to watch how the Avengers. Yes, how the Avengers. What do you mean? What do you? Well, I thought. What do you mean? Is we Avengers have to carry on, especially now more than ever with what Norman Osborn is planning for the world, for the rise of these terrorist cults, new terrorist cults. Honestly, I think personally, I don't know what's the future of the Avengers are. I mean, the X-Men is not doing so well. With things that were fast, almost the entire music population. I'm hearing that are being back into all the Xavier Institute, from what I hear. and even has a four gone because they don't have their powers anymore. And I always want to find it doesn't. And it's hard to know. I was forcing while the heroes like the Hulks, had them out into space and they never return home. It's a good thing from what I hear. The universe, what happened here, but with the universe in this way, that's the world here. I haven't found out Thanos. Yeah, I know. I think only all of us to. It's truly. I can't believe he's. Are you alright, Miss Marvel? I'm alright, T'Challa. It's like I can't believe Cap's really gone. Yes. This passion, not just Cap. The rest of the heroes. All of the other heroes like Clint. Yes, I know, Miss Marvel. I too. Must finally carry on. We must. No, just. Yes. Carry on. Yes, but also above other heroes that gave their lives, that lost their lives in the final battle of Thanos. We must, and if they're always carrying. Hey, Tony, that's fine. Yeah, yes. No, Pepper, I'm not. Honestly, I want to believe what I want to be. I said back there. I can't after what me, Mr. Stark. Stark. Now that Captain America, what's the future of the Avengers? Are you going? Are the rest of you are really going to comply with Norman Osborn's new initiative? And I guess so. Do you bring yourself? You bring yourself? What happened? I mean, please, everyone, please. You think? Yeah, I think. But we have. And yes, what someone. I mean, do you blame yourself? What happened? I mean, after all, was that the whole initiative and also also you. Could you tell about the Stark Industries? Stark is not in the. Tony's not in the mood. But hold on, Pepper. You guys want to? What want from me, Vultures? You news Vultures we want? Oh wait, here it is. Ever since I escaped from those caves and I became Iron Man, I try my best to try to be different from the person I was back when I was a weapons merchant. Back when people addressed me as the Merchant of Death. Every time I tried when I first became Iron Man, I tried and now to start industries. Someone making weapons. I tried to make amends for my past crimes. And when I became after I realized that all, and after anything I've done in the past 5 years, being killing Iron, joining, forming the Avengers, supporting I always because I wanted to make the world a better place. I thought that when I became Iron Man and Avenger, that I was finally making amends for my crimes. That I was actually on the right path to redemption. Now I realize that all I did was just delay. Everything I guess that road has been better off. Still is not better. Has been still worse better than it was becoming Iron Man. So as of now, and you say all my smarts, all my inventions, all my Iron Man suits, I wasn't able to protect the people that I care about the most, like my friend Cap. That is why. As of now, I am. I decided I'm done. I am now Iron Man 50. I no longer my days of being Iron Man are over. From now on, I'll be Tony Stark. And from Iron Man is retired. Well, let's talk. Hold on. Odin's spear. Did I just hear? Did Tony just not tell you quit being Iron Man? It appears so, Hulk. It appears that the loss of Captain America has struck Tony far worse than we could have possibly imagined. It appears so. Tony, stop a minute. Are you going to talk about the hat back there? something to talk about. Nothing to talk about, Pepper. I meant what I said there. I might be. I get it. You're upset. You're angry. You want to blame yourself for having. What recommend is you having to sleep wasn't your fault. Yes, it was, Pepper. If it all started, it all started when I chose to put the Super mission ahead of my friends. I should have backed Steve up when he refused to join the government. If I didn't, the Avengers wouldn't have been divided, and the Avengers wouldn't have been. And if we weren't divided back then, maybe we would have been. Come on, Tony. Just because you allowed the Horde to divide the Avengers, it's because even if the Avengers didn't divide during that whole Civil War, any guarantee that it would make things different or made a difference in your father's. You don't know that, Pepper. Exactly. I don't know that, and you didn't know that either. I think you only see a cool down. No, I said that there, Pepper. And even if I wasn't, even if I was level headed, I would still say the same thing. But you can't give up being Tony. Iron Man. Tony. Iron Man's your life. He's a part of you. Just like that arc reactor is a part. A miniature arc reactor is a part of you that keeps you alive. Iron Man was a part of me, Pepper, but not anymore. I can't. Every time I get my suit after that battle with Thanos, I keep thinking back to the day when I let my friend down. Steve telling me to back up, and what happened to him wasn't on you, on any of Avengers. When do you stop taking responsibility for things that aren't your fault? You always do is whenever things go bad and bad, you always put the weight of the role on a soldier, but it's not necessary. Sorry. I mean, you became Iron Man because you wanted to make good on your promise to Mr. Jensen, that man who helped to build the first Iron Man armor in that cave, the man that saved your life. I promised Jensen that I would stop being the man that I was before I ended up in that part of the castle by the 10 rings. I promised him that I would make amends for my crimes as being the merchant. I was part of that. Not what I should have been. I think I thought I should have done. Focused more of my effort on making on human instead of focusing wasting all my money on building it. But don't say that, Tony. Iron Man, you've done really. Look, I know me and Rhodey has always supported you during your first, but okay. Pepper, Pepper, when you see. There's more. Something good here. Tell me, Pepper. Yes, there is. Look, before I funeral, I Director Brett reached out. Yeah, she informed me that Norman Osborn ordered her to reach out to all the local heroes like Captain Marvel, and the Hulk, and the Hulk insisting that they would go to that they should move. That they're forming a team to help her and Sword as we orders that ventured far deep into space try and help other go out like as if the Nova Corps regain to in space. I found out with the rest of the universe and pretty, as I say, Tony. And I wanted to send a small group of heroes to help fix what Thanos broke. And I was. And she asked both of us, and you want, and you said no. Like, look, Tony. Ever since you gained that armor, I realized why you do it, and I want to do what you do. There's no way I'm gonna let you take part in anything like that. Look, I create that armor to protect you, not so you can. Oh, come on, how's that? You create that armor to fight crime, just like that makes you. It's different. I never. Oh, Tony, you don't do this. Okay. Look, Tony, we can't just. I'm not giving up. Look, I'm still gonna be. I can no longer be a hero, but I just can't after what happened. After everything I failed to do. So you just go tell us like that. No, it's what needs to be done. I'm my days. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Hold on, you can't just for me to do that, Tony. I think I'd rather have. I think if you want, I want to build. I feel like that's where I need to be. I'm sorry, Tony. Pepper, wait. Pepper.